Watch the rooting. Don't get tunnel vision.
The lack of content has left nothing to cover. But I promise you, my resolve has never been greater.
Honeker's PD teaching.
Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this vid I will be giving you a new Season 2 focus build for the Smartgun. I know, we're basically in the Mojave Desert when it comes to new content for FTE, but I am still here, still trying to provide content for you because I know that you enjoy it. So, without further ado, let's get to it. The gun is the illustrious L56A3 Smart Gun by Weyland-Yutani Core. This thing has been underwhelming since day one. If you go anywhere above intense, it will not perform for you. The base damage is too low and it can never be your basic damage dealer in the game. But all that being said, I've made a few attempts of making it somewhat more viable. In today's vid, I'm gonna show you how to go full utility with this thing, so it will hopefully help you if you want to play a demo and you do not want to use the Vulcan, the only viable damage dealing tool that the demo has in their arsenal. So, starting from the muzzles, we'll go anti-material break. It states stability 20%, handling 20%, 25% chance to knock down target on hit. This effect can only occur once every 10 seconds. Now, you're gonna see a little card up here. I implore you not to click it right now, so you watch the rest of the vid. But this is my how to use the Smart Gun guide, how to swap targets, go for crits, optimize usage of the Smart Gun, because people just point and shoot with this thing and it is not how it works. So after you watch this vid, go watch that vid, and what I want to explain in that vid is that these debuffs can be spread around. These 10 seconds doesn't mean that the gun needs to recharge to unleash the attack again after 10 seconds. It means that it cannot apply to the same targets within 10 seconds. So here you have a very good debuff. Knockdown is pretty much the best debuff when it comes to immobilizing your enemy, and it gives you 20%, 25% chance in a gun that fires 16.7 bullets per second. Your chances are pretty good. Barrel. We go with the Miller twist. Stability 20, handling 20, 20% chance of hit enemies are slowed by 50%. So, on one hand, you have the chance to knock them back. On the other hand, you have the chance to get them slowed, which pretty much guarantees that something's gonna go bad for them. With the armature, we go quick charge armature. Reload speed 25%, 15% fire rate, 30% stability on hit for 5 seconds. This effect does not stack. It pretty much means that the first bullet, the very first bullet out of the 250 bullets that you have, it's gonna give you 15% fire rate and 30% stability. Not bad at all. I usually go deep railed for reload speed and max ammo. The reload speed on this thing is not that bad, considering it's a heavy, and you can pretty much eliminate the lack of ammo if you have either a recon or ammo hoarder. I would not suggest you take this into insane. God forbid, like, you're not gonna cash in on much when it comes to damage against runners who have 2500 HP. Like, it's a big flop in investment when it comes to what you can expect. But for your enjoyment, and if you're running a very niche crowd control combo with like a recon and this kind of setup, you can take it upwards. Extreme insane will be pushing your luck, but it can provide some utility, not damage but utility. If I wanted damage out of this thing, I'd go with totally different things, guys. So we're not dealing with damage here, we are dealing with utility. Talking about utility, I'm gonna go into the Demolisher tree. You always want to be running the Demolisher heavy training, and here you get Demolisher Heavy Expertise, that is my fire starter build. You do not really want this. You want to take this out and you want to go with the, oh no, sorry, we want the heavies, yeah, heavy mastery, fire rate and stability. You want the fire rate stability so it will be more manageable, it won't be kicking upwards that much, and of course you want the fire rate, most importantly. The damage and the radius, since this is not an area of effect gun, is not really gonna help you. All that being said, this build that you see here, my fire starter build, is built for flamethrowers, so check one of my other builds. You will find all my builds in a card in the end of the vid. So, this is what I could come up with for alternative modding in these days of drought for AFTE. I keep doing this, guys, because every time I upload one, there is awesome discussion. It might be like, even if it's just 300 people watching it and talking, like, my community focus has never shifted. I always want to talk to you, play with you, communicate with you, so it's wholesome for me every single time to see familiar and new faces discussing what I'm making here. If you are watching this vid during the 24 hours of the upload, then you can expect us to be probably live, or we'll be live in a bit, and we will probably be playing Extraction tonight. It's a Friday. Let me know if you have any suggestions for alternative builds. I've taken some of your suggestions and made some pretty wonky builds that have no high difficulty viability, but they're just for laughs and people seem to enjoy them. So I'm always here, always trying to make good content, keep going on. I'm always putting in the effort. Let's hope we get something good in May. Sub, like, and share if you enjoy the channel stuff, guys. Consider getting a membership or visit my Patreon. It really helps tremendously. It is the lifeblood of this whole operation. Thank you very much for your generosity. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection, people. Cheers!